Yeah, this perfectly sums up my thoughts. There's no other way to say it. Sorochi is absolutely a madman. If there's someone worthy of a title, best troll of all time, he would be the best candidate. The best part is that his tactic comes off with a hilarious payoff that makes the moment all the more brilliant. This chapter continues off with this new or second half of an arc in a hilarious and charming way. There are plenty of times that I often predict the outcome before it happens. While there are some that I hope to get it wrong, I wouldn't mind it, so long it comes out with a greater payoff. It's my way to say, surprise me! Sorochi has been a rare creature that never fails to do so. I have laughed so much throughout this chapter with his hilarious build-up, including the one that we left waiting for the long-awaited reunion. So I thought. Kagura punches Shinpachi through the glass 2 chapters ago, so we had to wait for a bit in order to see her new design. This chapter resumes that scene, and the hype is phenomenal. When Shinpachi couldn't believe that it's her, but knows the accent, you can already feel the anticipation. Musu even fills in the introduction to her reveal. Part of me thought that Kagura would end up looking strange, like unexpectedly designed for the sake of comedy delivery. Comedy or not, I was excited to see the reunion with Kagura. The more panels it shows her design from a different angle, the more it was taunting my patience. At that point, I thought maybe she would end up looking like the same as 2 years ago, which I wouldn't mind as well. So finally, the big reveal is here, and the girl is really short. In fact, she's a kid. I skipped the text bubble because I was frozen to think Kagura has gone backward in aging. Then I finally read the text bubble. And it's not Kagura. It's Kana, Kagura's daughter. My mind was absolutely blown away to the center of the sun. It would have been fine if Kagura somehow went younger, but an idea of a daughter has never, ever came to my mind. It was so unbelievable. Shinpachi literally thunderstruck to space with this revelation, which even got him paralyzed. Can you honestly blame him? This is madness. Absolutely madness. This is comedy gold. Sorochi is no doubt having a time of his life making fun of the concept of a time skip that is making other series look baffling in compare. It's incredible that he is able to execute the running gag for so long that he continues to deliver the punchline, time after time. Final Fantasy running gag should have ran its course already, but Sorochi not only sticks around, but utilizes in an unexpected way, especially to a character that I wouldn't guess at all. He brings in a new level of the concept, milk for all it's worth. He certainly did. Shinpachi was so struck by the revelation, the scene shifts back to Gintoki and Hijikata continue to discuss. This questionable situation with Takasuki does remain a mystery as it intended to be. We do know that he has taken Usuro's blood from Tendo's show to obtain semi-immortal ability, but there are still plenty of unresolved questions. It was said that he has planned this since 2 years ago, which is why he was helping Earth in the space battle. It is possible, though I don't think that's the only reason. Gintoki and Hijikata still feel uncertain on his agenda to commit these acts, like we have gone back to the beginning. If that is the case, we can't draw the conclusion just yet if no one has a concrete answer. We shouldn't jump to it until everything is on the table. We only know that he has a new ability and assumably searches for Usuro to finish the job. Other than that, we don't know why is he like this, what happened to Kiitai, and so on. It's wise to wait and see how the story connects completely. One thing I noticed about Hijikata is how he rubs Gintoki's face by emphasizing his abandonment on Yorozuya, as if he is no innocent to talk negatively on anyone else since he more or less did the same. Memory is an amazing feature for mankind to have, and he exploiting that to the core. After all, it is questionable on why Gintoki disbanded them in the first place, for 2 years no less. The question is if the family can be forever lasting. Even that robotic looking guy questions him further, but Gintoki is good at hiding it. As good it was to get us discussing, there's just one problem. Who is that robotic guy? I didn't mention him in my last chapter review because he appeared for a short moment to take orders from Gintoki. This kicks off with another hilarious segment that has a great build-up for the reveal. Up close, he looks like RoboCop, only he is called Mob Cop. Good save from copyright lawsuit right there. I was laughing throughout this moment because of how dumbfounded Hijikata was feeling since he thought he came out of nowhere. But even Mob Cop tells him he was in the last chapter. So we got another new character in this late part of the series. Right? Mob Cop is treated like a rookie, first day at the job and all. It's historical that while he was preparing the order in an awkward position, Hijikata continues to discuss in a very serious manner. But I couldn't take it. It focuses too much on Mob Cop doing something and ruins the flow of tension, which got Hijikata pissed off. He was making cutlet bowl, which is nice, but why on God's name taking a dump position? If that wasn't enough, his mayonnaise squirting has him positioned like taking a piss. Sorochi has no boundary. Mob Cop was going all over the place that even Hijikata can't comprehend his action anymore. First, he was making food in an unspeakable manner. Then he starts threatening Gintoki to confess with the intent to kill. And lastly, somehow he becomes all sincere and has a sad flashback to boot. What's hilarious is how Sorochi cleverly used this opportunity to make fun of series that quickly introduce a new character and already shove it in people's throat to care about him immediately. Hijikata wasn't having any of it because it's only this chapter that we got to know him, yet he's treated like a real relevant character. Oddly enough, I already like Mob Cop by this point. His backstory is pretty much the same as RoboCop. Fights crime, only to be nearly killed, revived as a cyborg, and the rest is history. It was actually touching in a funny way that he ended up like this, including keeping his emotions, hence the tears. I don't know if I should be impressed or not, but Gintoki somehow knows how to turn the table to his favor and start investigating Mob Cop. The investigator becomes investigator. That's historical. Sorochi knows how to make new characters in the last minute charming and fun. And then a book was thrown out. Mob Cop is not a new character. It's a forgotten one. Yamazaki! I rolled out of my seat with this big reveal. The punchline is so incredible. No man can say Sorochi has lost his touch. I still remember Yamazaki, but the series did a brilliant job to ignore him after that last scene from the war. It's sadistically sad to even ignore his possible death, but hey, he's a mob cop equipped with food and firepower. I died from this scene, as well as with Kana's reveal. Basically, Yamazaki is a cyborg, and also one as he stated it. On the bright side, one day, if Tama ever wakes up, they can spend together for a long time. That's actually clever of Sorochi if you ask me. The charming spot moment from this outcry is when Gintoki makes his escape, but not without asking one question to Hijikata. Is Yorozuya doing okay? He replies, go see for yourself. He honestly wants them back, and that brings me to tear. In fact, that smile from Gintoki got to me. Now do I know that this series isn't ending just yet, I am very curious on how the reunion will play out and what to expect for their actual future. In other words, don't think this is finalized for everyone. It's only a new path to work out and seek for the greater future. I have to say, I am still in favor for a sequel with this new trio. Those two little girls are so charming that it could make a new line of comedy hijinks. I love how Kana was taught that glasses is an actual being and needs a human body to wake up. She's really the daughter of Kagura. unbelievable. I also love Shinpachi finally got to react to the revelation and how unbelievable to believe Kagura is a mother at a very young age. He reacted nearly the same way I did, including Jump having the major Gintama to even greenlight this idea. I could imagine an angry mob already in this PC country. It is hilarious Shinpachi also include himself because he's a virgin, and lose it to someone else? It's pretty sad actually. To top everything, Kana's origin is revealed and good god, I need air. Kagura ate too many bananas in one planet and ta-da! Kana is born, Piccolo style. I won't even think about the implications. Basically, it's more a fission than a childbirth, I guess, but it's so mind-numbingly strange, so I would just wait for Kagura to give us a clear understanding. It's so bizarre, even for this series. That's an amazing accomplishment. Right before Kana was about to answer Shinpachi's questions, a stranger that is rocking the gangster design really well comes by. This must be the guy that will help them to assassinate Zerump. The chapter ends with a close-up shot that does scream Sogo. If true, and God it better be true before I think he's the son, it will completely debunk his Shinpaku story. This chapter was amazing in a bizarre way. It's one that no man has gone before, and Sorochi has done it. While it may cause fans to lose their mind, it is filled with historical moments with great build-up to the reveal of new and old characters. The art is spot on with the comedy delivery, which got me rolling. The ending has to be Sogo, unless we're about to get mind blown once again. We have 2 weeks to recover, everyone. 2 weeks. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorochi is taking a 2-week break in order to do some research. What? Is research to kill our brain cells? He's sure doing a hell of a job right now. So we got 2 weeks to recover. Oh boy, I need air. What do you think of the chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to say. Until next time, take care. Shinpachi work is never done. Ha ha ha. I hate me.